Most people out there are having challenges to stand out, be different, and stay memorable in their client's mind. Hi, I'm Katie Ismail Asari, aka the Bling Boss, founder of Islamic Branding Organization Malaysia and Islamic Branding Strategies, as well as the founder of Bling Boss Branding. Right, now this problem is, as I mentioned before, the problem is there's so many same things out there. How do you actually become the one, the only one that stays stuck in your clients or potential clients' minds? Right, what if I could share with you the 3 key ways? 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 tips. 3 key things you can do now to elevate, to basically instantly elevate your brand so that it stays in your client's mind, so that it is memorable and it's stuck there forever, I hope, for as long as it could. Yes, great. So this is what I call it, the visual hook. You know, like Captain Hook? Yeah. Captain Hook. Yeah, something like that. Right? Okay. Yeah, so why Captain Hook? What's a visual hook? Okay, there are 3 visual hooks you can start doing right now to truly anchor, to truly stay stuck in your client's mind so that you can be the one that they think of when they think of your industry. When they think of, for example, if you're a designer, when they think of dress, I got an evening dress to make, and I think of you, right? For example, when they think of chicken rice, they think of, your chicken rice. So how do you do that? Right, this is the first step. Number 1, the first visual hook you want to create is, it's called visual identity. Now, in the design world, visual identity is all these forms of visual designs, collateral that represents you. But there's one visual identity that a lot of people overlooked. It is you. You. Yes, you yourself. You, your face, you. Yes, you. The boss lady, the business owner, the founder. You, the brand. Your visual identity matters. Your visual identity is really a gift from the one above. Whatever is given to you, they're basically your assets. Your nose, your eyes, your lips, whatever, everything, your hair, all of those can be leveraged to become your visual ID. Well, let's look at Donald Trump. Okay, yeah. Donald Trump. Let's look at him. What do you think is his visual ID? What about him physically that stands out, that makes him different? If you have to first see him physically, what's that one thing that really, really stuck in your head? It's his hair. No matter how many years ago till now, his hair remains the same. It's that still same flip to that side, I don't know whether it's wig or real now, but it's still that same style, still same blonde hair, although last time he was this dashing guy, now he's gone older, has gained some weight. However, it is still that same flipped of that hair, his blonde hair, and that's Donald Trump. If you look at the late Steve Jobs, all his photos, take note, you can Google this, all his photos consistently having him pose in this way. In this manner. Yeah. And it's always in turtleneck. Wait. Not complete. He posed not just in that manner. He would always have his glasses on. Yeah. No, maybe slightly up. But yeah, like that. And he always wore the turtleneck, black turtleneck. That's Steve Jobs. Now let's look at J-Lo. What's the one thing about her that stood out? What is she known for physically? What is memorable about her physically? Try a guess. Got it? Okay. Have you ever bought J-Lo's perfume? Yeah. If you see the shape of J-Lo's perfume, the shape of the bottle, is actually an inspiration from the shape of her body, where her most prized asset is her, well, yeah, her butt. See? And so she leveraged and she monetized on her visual ID and also placed that into one of her products. Exactly. So everything, whether you have it or not, whether you are born with hair, without hair, with hands, no hands, that's another thing. If you ever know this inspirational speaker, this famous motivational speaker, Nick, his name is Nick Vujicic. Yeah, Nick Vujicic. Yeah, I hope I got that name right. But Nick was born without a pair of hands. Now you may say that that's really a drawback. That's really not normal. But branding is all about being abnormal, about being different anyway. So the thing is this: regardless what Almighty has given you, they are all gifts, because Nick, without his hands, make him stand out, make him different. And when you think of an inspirational speaker that's so inspiring, he basically was one of them. The man, that guy was born without hands. He's now married with a gorgeous wife. I think he's more than one kid now. Yeah. So what about you? What is that visually about you that could really become the hook? Now the hook, okay, I'll give you another example. If you're Malaysian, you would know AirAsia. If you don't know and you're Malaysian, well, you gotta rethink about that. So if you're Malaysian, you would know AirAsia. You would know the founder, Tony Fernandez. When Tony Fernandez first came out, he would consistently wear this, and that becomes his visual hook. He would constantly wear a red AirAsia cap, and he would wear it with his fine tailored suit. Yeah. Well, he doesn't wear those cap now, but he used to. And that makes him really different, memorable against all those corporate leaders. He really just, hook it in your brain, on your heart. AirAsia, Tony Fernandez, AirAsia, Tony Fernandez, AirAsia wears cap. It's fun, it's cool, it's red. Okay, me, yeah. Now, I would always do this because my values, the one key message, the one key word that I always use is bling. So I consistently, when I started wearing my hijab, I would always consistently have a brooch. Yeah, I would always wear a brooch on this side of my head. And I always love unique brooches. And like this brooch, it's a shape, if you can see, I'll bring it closer. It's a shape of a spider. And I've had people many times came up to me and said, "Wow, that's really nice. What's that? Oh, that's a spider. Oh, you got a spider on your head." I've got people, small kids coming to me, staring at that spider. Yeah, I had another one too. But anyway, visual hook, really a visual identity, the visual hook, which is first and foremost a visual identity, really, really makes you different. And it really, really makes you memorable. And it's stuck, in your head. Right? So that's the first thing. Visual hook. Number one is your visual identity. Oh, one more thing before I forget. In Islam, we have a hadith sahih by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. he stated that be different. Differentiate yourself between you and the non-believers. Okay, what do he mean by that? Okay, let me read the full hadith, right? Let me share with you. Let me read it all out. Okay, where is it? Let's see. Okay. Now this is a hadith sahih, guys. Okay, this shows how your visual identity is so crucial in making you different, making you memorable, and enable you to stand out. You know? Okay, here it is. Okay, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I'm going to read now the actual one. Act against contrary to the polytheists, trim closely the mustache and grow the beard. Reported by Ibn Umar radiallahu anhu in Muslim hadith number 500. So for the guys, if you're a Muslim, the guys, it is specifically ordered that you grow your beard and you trim your mustache. By having your beard grown, you basically, I mean, come on, let's look out there. How many men actually has their beard out, growing? And when they do, they really basically just stood out among the crowd. That's a visual identity, your beard. And again, Islam taught that too. And for the ladies, for the women, we have to wear our hijab. And the hijab has to go past your chest. So yeah, there are other ways of wearing hijab, but that's the visual ID of a Muslim woman. Now, the next visual hook is this. Your visual word, the usage of visual word. Okay, what does that mean? Now, for example, in my case, I use the word bling. Now, if you hear the word bling, what comes to mind? Bright, shiny objects, diamond, right? Bling. That's what it's all about. Bling is an acronym actually. It stands for being branded and bright, being lively, and about lifelong learning. It's about inspiring ourselves and others, and stands for never giving up. And G stands for giving greatly. And most brands, all the great brands, not most brands, all the great brands actually, they are like that. They're branded, they're bright, they're lively, they're always continuously learning, they're inspiring, whether the economy is up or down. They never ever give up, and they always give greatly. You can check it. All great brands out there in the market right now, they bling. So the word bling itself, when I say that word, I believe that a lot of you has the image of a diamond. And so that's the icon that I use as well in all my collateral. So going to the next visual hook, which is a visual icon or shapes that represent your brand. Right? What is that? What is that visual shape or icon that represents your brand? For example, we have Apple has apple. You know, it's easy and it's Apple. And you do think of the image of an apple. And if you think of other brands, we have in the industry, probably have, you know, like Samsung doesn't come out really with an image. We have brands like, okay, IBM. Okay, yeah, there's words, there's letters. But when we talk about Apple, it just ding, Apple comes out, right? So there you go. 3 visual hooks you can use to instantly elevate your brand so that you become memorable in your clients or potential clients or prospects' mind. Even though they've just met you for the first time, you want to hook them instantly and remain in their head so that that visual stuck in your head. And let's face it, most of us think in pictures. Yeah, I mean, come on, close your eyes. Let's do this exercise with me, okay? Now let's take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Let's play along. All right, let's do this. We're going to do this experiment. Close your eyes. Now I'm going to say this. I want you to see an elephant. Okay, you see that? Now, when I say that, how many of you out there see the word elephant? Or you saw the elephant shape? Now, unless you've never seen an elephant in your life, then you'll be relying on the letters, on the words, the spelling of an elephant. But for most of us, we don't see the letters, we don't see the words, we see elephants. Yes, we think in pictures. And that's why naturally, by nature, by fitra, if you notice, small kids, small children, when we were small, it's natural for us to just doodle and draw on the ceilings and just, draw and doodle, because it is our nature that we naturally also see in things in pictures. And, well, sadly to say, most of us have lost that. Most of us have deviated from our nature of using more visuals. Okay, guys, so there you have it, the 3 visual hooks you can create right now to instantly boost your brand, make it memorable, and be the only one that's stuck in your client's mind. So if you like what you heard, what we've learned today, I hope you've learned something today, and you like what you've learned, and you can help other people out there, especially the boss ladies, the women entrepreneurs, and, well, any of your friends out there. Do share this video, tag Bling Boss Branding, and continue to bling, right? Bling, 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 always bling, continue to bling, because remember, you're a 1 in 400 trillion miracle. There's no one like you. No one, guys, no one. You're that 1 in 400 trillion miracle. Imagine the possibility of you even exist, of us existing. 1 in 400 trillion. Yes, that's you. You, the bling ones. You, my bling bling ones. Right? Continue to bling. Continue to shine. Love you all. And you're a miracle. Bling.